Always. Now I'm getting a solid memory light. I literally took this much dust out of the out of the power supply. I took that all out. I had to unscrew this, and I put different screws in it because I couldn't salvage the old ones that was in there because they're all uh, um so look, now it's blinking 3 times. Blinking really fast and speeding up and speeding up and speeding up. I don't know what to do now. Oh, can I reset it during the memory check? Now I wanted to go down to the splash park today, but I just didn't get to. So the fans of this were just turning, so that means it has to been. Oh, look, so now it's solid. I reset, so let's see what happens. If I get this back up and running, I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do with this desk. I might just move this computer right over to there. Move everything somewhere over there. Now I move my computer up to here. Clean that off first. I move my desktop here. So all the cables will be back, and then I'll keep the desk there. And now, as long as I keep my computer on, I don't really do this. I could take this face out, this button face out, and use it as a. Why isn't it working now? Let's take this out, put it back in the first slot. I'm gonna do that. Turn off! And then I'm gonna move everything back there first. Well, I'm just gonna shut this stupid thing off. It's not working. I might have just destroyed my computer, but not responding. It should be responding. Kind of really hard to do. It's so hard not to. Hold on. Uh-oh. Oh. No, I don't. Come on, seriously, stop it. Can I just disconnect it now? Okay, so I'm just about finished. I can move this out of the way. Okay. Oh, I just fell on it. Let's do that. Okay. Okay, everything's turned on. See what happens. Oh. No, chaos. Well, that was not. Plug in all the power supplies. I'm probably killing my computer by shutting it off like that, though, too. I mean, I have to plug in the hard drives first, so it can even boot. Keep forgetting them. Oh, that's the wrong one. Can't use that. That one's gotta burn out. Pin got melted plastic around it. Now let's see if I can put on at least one of my No, I had no. I'm pretty sure that neither of the disk drives are causing. Uh-oh. Okay, let's turn it on. Feel this time? Time to test. Okay. Maybe. I'm looking at that. I'm trying to figure out if it's working right now. I'm just waiting for it to boot up. If I go into boot mode or direct key. Hopefully it maybe yeah, if it's going to it's not going to do anything if I don't have a signal connected to my monitor. How am I going to send it? I didn't see that. I disconnected the HDMI cable, so it's not going to display anything unless there's nothing connected. What is the monitor turned off or something? It's not even got a blue light on there. Okay, so it says, this is what I get. Memory okay, succeeded in system booting. Enter BIOS settings menu to save the memory settings. So I'm going to go into BIOS settings. I finally get to this. There's never. See, look, it's underclocking my. But I'm just gonna save this. Save and change it and reset. So I was putting it at 800 megahertz for the RAM, which is a lot. What does it say it at? Did I say save changes and reset? Oh, it's froze. Now where the... Oh look, see the time reset though. I took the CMOS battery out several times. It's got the solid boot device LED on them, which is not a good mid thing. Okay, so this is what it looks like right now. I'm gonna have to push the memory. Now this second one is the reset switch. Okay, so I had it reset and see what happens. Now this light right here is the boot device, which means it's not showing any boot drives as long as it's on. Although here it's actually showing boots, so I don't understand that. I'm gonna exit and okay, so that took it that time. If I can get it to work, I should be able to come back onto my computer and stream. And look, it's actually going into boot. So I found another authorized change on the firmware operating system UEFI drivers, please. Boot device directly. What? I never seen this before. Some found unauthorized changes on the firmware operating system or UEFI drivers. Press N to run the next boot driver, or enter directly into BIOS if there is no other boot device installed. Boot system, advanced boot system, N. Oh my goodness, never seen that one. I've never seen that before. The cat worked, huh? As it loads. Okay, so this is showing okay. It's giving me a VGA LED now, which I have no clue what that means. So I'm gonna go into okay. I took all the dust out of it. It should be working now. No, so I'm all the way up to random live stream number 23. Huh. I should go right into delete, see if I can get into. I pushed the direct key, which take me right to BIOS. Okay, the memory's not on, the CPU light's not on, the maybe it's still booting up, I don't know. So if I were to press this against the just like I were to hold a switch down. I'm going to remove this device because it might be messing everything up. And then I'll, oh, it may be because I might have fixed it. Well, hold on a second. There was, this one hard drive wasn't completely seated in its, SATA connection. So you see if that was making it mess up. it was kind of crooked, the setup, because I seen some pins like partially. So if it goes into memory, light is on solid. So we're gonna do another check mem thing. That memory goes on and it starts blinking. And that's the CPU light. This is right here's VGA. And then back here's boot device. That's saying there's no boot device. So it still it's like it's doing a memory test right now. I feel like some heat over here, like it's putting off heat. Hold on a second, I'll be back. Can come get a drink. It's not goes in the freezer. Oh look, it's booting up. Okay, I thought I said overclocking failed. So that's at least one element that's correct. It's probably because it underclocked it, the memory. So let's go over here. I'm gonna. Well, that was unexpected. It didn't turn off like other times. Let's go over here again, F7. I'm going to set this to auto. I'm going to escape. No. We're going to exit and save and save. Now that should set it to correct. That light should not be on for another 1 or second. It should be blinking here, then there. Now that should stay on then. I don't understand why it's now on. Let's see what happens. So I just let it set. It's maybe just because I just set the thing in the memory usage in auto, or the memory clock frequency to auto. Okay, so it's still on that red light. Shouldn't take that long to boot. I just figure out what's gonna happen. Ooh, that's funny. Shut off. Look here. Here's what was inside that was inside the power supply. That's so funny. I took it out, and now the power supply is not. I think it was a short then. It was a short in the power supply. Maybe it's not now supplying enough power to the RAM modules. Because after that short, or some shorts caused it to not be able to supply enough. So now it's going to go through. Keep doing this and then keep getting it, saying that I can't overclock it or something. Even though I'm not overclocking, it's set to auto. So if I see in here. Where'd that other battery go? Oh, there it is. There's no lights. I probably decided what to do. Okay. If I push delete. So the monitor's not working, I wonder. I don't know what that means. The long, solid, a solid light, DRAM light. Computer. Push Alt Delete. Doesn't work. Let's see if I can just disconnect this and reconnect it. Sometimes, okay, so that works. Let's reset it then. Reset the computer. That was by using that DRAM light still on. Now let's see if there's. I might turn off the computer. Make sure it's all seated correctly. Busy. I'm gonna go through this test again. Okay, so now it's directly blinking. I mean, you have to go through sets of tests for every RAM module. So that's correct. That would be the third module. The next one would be the last. And then we'll determine what frequency it should run at. Not getting any boot device. It's not even. So I push the. Okay, for some reason it's not working now. So I'm gonna turn this off and see what happens if I reset or push down each memory. Well, that wasn't a good sound. Oh my goodness! I'm gonna kill my computer. The RAM was not seated properly. No wonder why it couldn't run anything. That's so stupid. That's ridiculous. Okay, see what happened is, some of these pins were not all the way in, and I pushed some down, and I heard a snap. And I was like, no, I shouldn't hear a snap. They should be seated all the way into the slot. And if they're not, no wonder why it's not running properly. Now let's try this again. Now this should work. So now that all the RAM should be seated properly. And now I should not get no memory error. Now that's what should happen. Hold on. Yeah, exactly. That's what should happen. It should not go off like that. Now I'm getting a. Uh-oh. Doing the same thing again. Maybe it's not fixed. I'm getting the same thing it did before. Now what? Hold on a second. It's not going to BIOS, is it? No, it's not getting any signal still. Is the GPU not seated all the way in? I should get a signal. Let me check the memory. Okay, so now this is coming on and that's coming on, and we're booting. Okay. Now wait, was this saying 16 gigabytes or what was it saying before? Or was that always saying 32? Let me go over here and speed 3500 megahertz. Advanced, we're going to 7. Okay, so this is DDR3 AI tweaker. Should be all that auto. Exit and save. Optimized. I'm gonna say optimized. Load optimized defaults. Did I say yes? Wait. Wait for it. I think it does turn back. Go right into the boot mode then. It doesn't like optimized defaults. Okay, so let it be off for a little bit. Maybe like 5-10 minutes. Pause on, I'm going to say all the clocking's failed. Might have to take the CMOS battery out, reset the settings. That sometimes it is it. If I turn this back on for a tiny bit, and let's see what happens. Got a boot device and a VGA. Now let me see. As soon as I get that power down, which is no power anymore. Actually, it says take out for 30 seconds and then put it back in. So I just wait 30 seconds then. And maybe the graphics card. Good thing I have there it is. Very old graphics card, but I could put that in there. Like really quickly. And just to make sure that isn't the graphics card. Because now I can still put the CMOS battery in if I needed to. As soon as it gets 30 seconds, which I think it has been. Okay, has it been 30 seconds yet? I don't think so. We'll wait till 5:33. It'd be so horrible if this graphics card is causing it. Okay, ready? Put this battery back in and see what happens. Back into this slot right here. Okay, so it's 5:33. Oop. I'm gonna turn on the computer. See, now I don't need my DAPS for I could have just pushed that button. Let's try it. It could possibly be this slot here. Because I moved it over. And it was working in this white slot. My other graphics card was. also notice this white slot is kind of getting loose. Okay, let's try this again. So that's weird, that power supply is still running. As soon as I get to here, it just turns off. Maybe it's that power graphics card. It's not liking it. So I'll put it back. Put back this graphics card in here. But I won't turn on the power. I mean, I won't plug in the... I won't plug in the external power. Wow. Okay, so that, I guess it needs external power then. Well, that was kind of scary. Fine, get your external power. What is that noise that keeps snapping? I don't like parts of the board are like literally bending. Here's another idea. I'm gonna completely disconnect the 24 pin and I'm gonna do it now. Connect the green wire. The only green wire to any one of these three black ones. And then do not touch that wire. Okay, ready? Okay, see what I just did? In the meanwhile, I got cut too. I bridged that and I turned it on. Everything's working, right? Except for that part of that end. Okay, so we're gonna unplug this. Make sure that's like depowered before I somehow take that out without shock. And now plug it all back in. As soon as I can find a plug for it. Okay, I'll push this button. Then okay, still doing that. I don't know why. Okay, see what happens. Took out these two memories. And that still doesn't work. And I took out all the memory. Somebody just has to go in. Memory at a time. We'll start with memory. This one here, and we're going to put in every single slot until it works. And then they'll find two memories, and then we'll put them in every single possible combination of the slot. Like that. And then I'll take that one through every single slot until it works, until I know it doesn't work. And if that one doesn't work, I'll go through the other ones. And if all memory don't work, then I don't have a computer. Because I need RAM to boot. I have the first memory module and the second slot. So that doesn't work. First memory module will be now in the third slot. First memory module in the third slot. Nope. No, the fourth memory module. The first memory module in the final slot. If this doesn't work, that means this memory module is broken. It's fried. First memory module in the final slot. Means that memory module is fried. I just put it off the side. So now we're going for the second one in the first slot. I'm going to boot it up again and see what happens. At least try to. If I run out of memory sticks, I can't run my CPU. It won't run. It won't do anything. So the first slot, second memory module doesn't work. The second memory module in the second slot. Nope. Second memory module in the second slot doesn't work. Okay, so we're putting the third memory module in the third slot. Nope, doesn't work either. The second memory module now goes in the fourth slot. If this one doesn't work, then this one doesn't work. Second memory module in the fourth slot. Nope. That was broken too. Got 2 memory modules down. Put that one aside, and now we're up to the third memory module. In the first slot. Third memory module in the first slot. Nope. Okay, third memory module in the second slot. And if this memory module won't work, I don't think it won't work. Nope. Third memory module in the third slot. Is that what was that? Okay, we're at 3 and 3. No. It's the last slot to put the memory in. Third memory module in the third slot. Third memory module is also bad. Put it off to the side. There's 1 memory module left. I'm pretty sure the computer has to have 2 memory modules to run. Okay, so if this doesn't work, then I can't run my computer anymore until I get new memory. First slot, no. Fourth memory module in the second slot. Nope. For the third slot. Fourth memory module in the third slot. There's only 2 slots left. And if they don't work, then my computer is basically trashed, since I can't work on it. Third slot, nope. Last one to go. What did I do before? It was working. And here's the fourth and final slot. Okay, so every memory module is off. Is broken. They're no longer in use. I cannot run my computer. Now it basically is junk. So no more I will be doing streaming. Probably not forever, because I'll never get enough money to either get a new computer or anything. So, if I can't stream any more longer on my phone, then I guess I just have to. We can't stream anymore. There's no memory in it now, because they're all broken. All memory modules are dead. It shouldn't boot because BIOS doesn't work without memory. Now memory light's on. Test memory. Okay, so I gotta go. Can't fix it. There's nothing else for me to do. Spanish March with Ben Saget and looking off.